I will never forget the night Ikemefuna came back to Onitsha, broken and empty. He stood at my door, his once bright eyes dull, his fine suit now hanging loose on his thin frame. The scent of Lagos still clung to him, sweat, dust, and the faint, fading traces of expensive cologne. He didn't speak at first. He just stood there, looking at me like a man who had seen the end of the world. And maybe, in his own way, he had. Ikemefuna had left Onitsha 5 years ago, full of dreams and fire. He was going to Lagos to make it big in business. He had a plan: import and sell spare parts, expand, invest, and become one of the biggest traders in Alaba market. He was smart, sharp, and hardworking. Everyone knew that if anyone could make it, it was him. And at first, he did. Within 3 years, Ikemefuna had built a name for himself. He was no longer the boy from Onitsha, he was now a Lagos big man. His shop was booming, money flowed like palm wine at a village festival, and his confidence grew. He moved into a high-rise apartment with a balcony overlooking the city lights. Expensive suits, gold wristwatches, fast cars, he had arrived. Then he met Bukola. She was unlike any woman he had ever seen, tall, elegant, with a smile that could melt steel. Her laughter was rich, her perfume intoxicating, and her presence was like a storm, unpredictable, wild, and thrilling. She danced like she had no care in the world, and when she looked at a man, it felt like he was the only one in existence. It started with small things. A dinner at a 5-star restaurant where the bill could pay a month's rent in Onitsha. Late-night drives along the Lekki Bridge with music blasting and the wind whipping through their hair. Weekend getaways to private beach resorts where the sand felt like silk beneath their feet. She introduced him to a new world, one of champagne showers, exotic vacations, and endless parties where celebrities and politicians moved like gods among mortals. For the first time in his life, Ikemefuna felt alive in a way business had never made him feel. He wasn't just making money, he was spending it. Living it. And Bukola was always by his side, laughing, kissing him under the neon lights of Lagos, whispering promises of forever. But love, real love, does not drain a man. And Bukola. She was a beautiful storm, but storms destroy. The warnings came, but Ikemefuna was too lost to listen. His mentor in Alaba cautioned him, women like that. They don't stay when the money goes. His mother called from Onitsha, pleading, my son, face your business. Even I, his childhood friend, told him, you are losing yourself. He laughed us off. You don't understand love. Bukola is different. She loves me. So he went deeper. He proposed to her in the most extravagant way, in fireworks over the lagoon, a diamond ring so big it sparkled from a mile away. She said yes, and her family demanded a wedding fit for royalty. Ikemefuna didn't hesitate. He spared no cost, imported lace, live band, designer suits, a venue so grand it made headlines. He wanted to give her the world. But while he was giving, he wasn't making. His shop suffered. He was too busy with Bukola's endless demands to focus on his business. He took loans. He sold stocks. He borrowed against the future. But the future does not favor careless men. The downfall came slowly, then all at once. First, his debts piled up. Suppliers stopped trusting him. He missed payments. His shop's reputation suffered. Then, the final blow, his biggest investor pulled out. The shop closed. The cars disappeared. The money dried up. And Bukola. She didn't cry. She didn't fight for him. She simply packed her designer bags and left. No long speeches. No explanations. Just a cold, final, I can't